Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Star Wars Rebel Assault on SEGA Mega CD, released in 1993 by LucasArts. Also released on Windows, the Mac and the 3DO. I have a gameplay of the 3DO and it's considerably better than this version. Basically it's 16 or 17 stages depending on which version you got, because this version has the Pro Droid level missing. Not sure why, because storage is the same across all the formats, it's a CD. But yeah, so it's the first CD-ROM only game by LucasArts, and it's basically an on-rail shooter using, you know, captured or digitized footage from the movie. But obviously, due to the limitations of the colors of the systems back in the day, it looks terrible. I mean, look at it, it looks like the Death Star needs a shave. But that's because this version is the worst, because what's the Mega Drive? 64 on-screen colours or something? So, I mean, it didn't stand a chance. But you got to remember, back then, you know, this was impressive. I mean, more so on the PC and stuff, you know, but this was still impressive because it still looks considerably better than any of the, you know, sort of Star Wars games where you're in an X-Wing, you know, that came before it. That said, this is an on-rail shooter. So, you know, it's very limited in what you can do. But, you know, it's quite impressive. There is variety in the stages. There's, like I said, 16 or 17. You start off as an unnamed pilot called Rookie One, joins Rebellion. There's stuff on Tatooine, in a craft down Beggar's Canyon. There's stuff on foot where you basically, very limited, shoot left or shoot right, you know, stormtroopers. By the way, what's with regular stormtroopers on Hoth in this game? And not like, you know, the snowtroopers. Balls. Just saying. And yeah, so it's interesting, you know, there's like asteroid fields, obviously it's Star Wars, so it's interesting, but it's just, it's, you know, it's a product of its time. It's just, oh yeah, there's cutscenes and stuff that are done like hand animated and stuff like that. Big deal as well back in the day was obviously full speech, continuous full speech. Again, CD-ROM. Who remember when CD-ROM was like, wow, games come on a CD? Holy cow! Can you imagine if you told us back then what we'd be playing now? We'd say witchcraft, I say. But yeah, I mean, I like it because it's a Death Star, you know, trench run. So there is a massive amount of nostalgia for this stage, at least for me. And there's a massive amount of nostalgia for this game, to be honest, because I jumped ship at the point, you know, the time back then. So I never actually had a Mega CD, but my brother did, and he had this game. And yeah, I mean, I loved it. I could tell even then that graphically, you know, it was just basically badly coloured film footage. Doesn't look as bad as the Sherlock Holmes game did, who remembers that? But yeah, I still thought it was a big deal. And again, it did offer the experience of being in an X-Wing. So yeah, I don't know how well it sold. I'm pretty sure on PC it must have sold amazingly well, mainly because the format was, well, so popular. But if you're going to play this, I would say, because it's got passcode, which is pretty good actually, and very useful. I mean, there's a cheat code for it anyway, but it's bloody near impossible to do, or at least for me, because I'm playing this on an Xbox Duke. Which means right now, just playing this game is giving me forearms like fucking Popeye, because that thing's so dense and heavy. Not even, don't get me wrong, I love it, but not even light escapes from it. In fact, my Duke actually has a small moon orbiting it. True story. But yeah, my fucking arms. Oh, my freaking ears. But anyway, yeah, so play the Death Star levels. And I mean, if you like Star Wars, I mean, of course you like Star Wars, otherwise you're dead inside. Then you'll get a massive amount of nostalgia from those stages. Balls. And you can't lip sync either, apparently. Sorry, I take the piss, but it is awesome. But yeah, play these levels because they're epic for nostalgia. Anyway, oh no, I passed. So that was, oh, check it out. Ellen, chat show host, yeah, she was a Rebel pilot. I didn't know that. See, this game is full of little, you know, bonuses and tidbits. Okay, I have them now. How come Darth was the only person allowed to have, I don't know, shields in his tie? That's a bit shit on everyone who join the Empire, because you would have thought they were the good guys, remember? But don't join the Air Force or Space Force because, well, you don't have a shield. I mean, if they had shields, they would have bloody killed us. You know, the rebels. I'm assuming I'm a rebel. Well, you know what I mean. Check it out though. It's epic sauce. It's away. See? I mean, it's still. My caption's not going to do it any justice, but it still looks, you know, to me, epic. Okay. Oh no, it just impacted on the surface. It didn't go in. Oh, because I thought that was the end. No. Shows what I know. Okay, here comes Darth. No, here comes an A-Wing. Hang on. So yeah, it was the A-Wing who shot Darth's TIE Fighter off into space. I'm skipping this. I did not know that. So yeah, apparently, call this the special edition of the special edition of the special edition. Turns out, even though Lucas was even dicking with his continuity back then. Okay, who knew? I didn't. Right. So yeah, it wasn't Han. All right. Why am I leaning slowly to the left? Oh yeah. Fuck. You've got to shoot. There's a level before this where you have to take out a gun and you just do endless FMV circles of it and have to shoot everything that's green and highlighted. Okay. Oh, right, really? It's put me all the way back to the start. Well, I guess we ran out of trench. Okay. You don't do the budget, Terry. I do. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, that was the big thing, wasn't it, about FMV games? The fact that it was just on-rail shooters. It's not to say they're terrible, but hey. Can you imagine how I would have just used this storage facility, or medium I should say, just to do, there you go, arcade perfect ports of all the Atari games. Right, come on, ow! So anyway, points bottom right, pilots in the middle, lives basically, and damage. Boring random fact, on foot stages, and in fact on some of the in space stages, because they're all essentially just the same rail shooter, you can actually let your hand off doing anything, and it's so generous with the health sometimes that you'll actually just make the stage anyway. Seriously. I mean, that's, I'm guessing, on the default difficulty setting, but that said, I have no Scooby whatsoever what setting I'm actually playing it on now. Yeah, true story. I mean, if you had this back in the day, and whatever version you had, I'd love to know what you think, because, as I said, kids these days would just look at it and go, wow. Whereas, to me, it was a big deal. It's, limited as it was. Right, come on. Plus, is this the first time we technically got to hear a perfect rendition of John Williams' amazing, composition in a game? Alright, I know it was on the SNES, but you know what I mean, like actual orchestral. Ow. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits there, mainly because my arms are killing me, but Star Wars Rebel Assault on the Mega CD, it is what it is. It's a thing of its time, but if you're a Star Wars fan and played it back then, like I did, then yeah, it's nostalgia-tastic. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.